Do you need comfort food? I need comfort food. As much comfort food as possible. There's comfort food in the like chocolate chip whipped cream ice cream area. And then there's like hearty comfort food. And today we're making shepherd's pie. Oh my God, Jews have been shepherds forever. Like Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, they were shepherds. So totally our thing, shepherd's pie. And what I have here is 4 onions, 4 carrots, 4 sticks of celery, which I've been frying in olive oil. And to that I'm adding a kilo, that's 2.2 pounds of shredded, slow-cooked lamb. Now, I did slow cook the lamb and shred it, but if you don't want to, you can totally 100% add minced beef and minced lamb to this. I would do equal amounts of both. I grew up on a lot of shepherd's pie. I told you anything with ground beef, and my mom was there, but never with lamb. My mom does not like lamb. She passed on that to me. But my husband loves lamb. So I am mixing my shredded lamb together with my vegetables. And if you were doing this with minced raw beef or lamb, you would want to cook it until the beef was browned. I know it's going into the oven from here, but you really want to make sure that it's nice and brown and beautiful. All right, I'm excited because comfort food in this house is a big deal, and nothing is more comforting for my husband than a shepherd's pie made with slow-cooked lamb. So I have a little bit of time on my hands. It was no big deal slow cooking the lamb. We did it yesterday. You just put it in a roasting tin, put it in the oven, and kind of forget about it, and it does its own thing. All right, check that out. How beautiful is that? I'm going to season it well with salt. That guy is going to have to break down. Don't worry, it will. And some pepper, because comfort food also needs to be seasoned really well. I don't know what it is, but like comfort food, you need to feel enveloped. You need to feel loved. And a pie, like what's more loving than that? Everything's encased and looked after. The big benefit of this specific shepherd's pie is that it's kosher Pesach. So now everything's been seasoned. I'm adding to that 1 1/4 cups of passata, which is just tomatoes that have been made into sauce with no seasoning whatsoever. I want to control this season, so I'm going to season it a bit more. And that is it. We are good to go. So I'm going to turn off the fire. I think that I would want to add a little more sauce to this because I want to freeze it as well. And some of the sauce will go away when it's frozen. Go away is not a right word. Evaporate, dissipate, be absorbed. I don't know. There are better words out there. We'll figure it out. Okay, my sauce is ready. Now on to my potatoes. So we boiled 2 kilos. That's like almost 4.5 pounds of potatoes and mashed them. To them, there's nothing in them other than the salt that was in the water. I'm adding 1 cup of olive oil, which what's floating in there is 6 cloves of garlic, which I minced. I heated up the oil just a bit. Let the garlic fry for just a bit because you don't want it to burn, otherwise it gets bitter. And I'm adding that, whoa, to my potatoes. Now, I know you're thinking, oh my God, so much oil. But in real shepherd's pie, the one that isn't kosher, they add a ton of butter and cream and cheese to the top. And I'm not doing any of that. But I do want my potatoes to be amazing and flavorful. And it is 2 kilos of potatoes, so not that much. Don't worry about it too much. So there we go. It's all gone in. It's been absorbed. All the oil has been absorbed into the potatoes, and I'm going to season them with a little more salt and pepper. And then I know it's gonna sound counterintuitive and not right, but I'm going to add a squeeze of a lemon to it. Lemon's gonna elevate the potatoes. Now, here's the thing. That, which is my lamb ragu, and my potatoes can totally 100% be served individually, but if you want to make something ahead of time and you want to put it in your freezer and have it for emergency comfort food, make it into a pie. I've got 2 dishes here ready to go because I actually think I'm going to have enough mix for them. And simply, it's a matter of putting the ragu down on the bottom layer, the potatoes on top, sticking it in the oven. Oh my goodness. So exciting. And guess what? This is what we're having for our Friday night dinner tonight, because everyone deserves some comfort and some love from an awesome pie. Our lamb ragu has been divided between 2 different pans just because I really want to have one for tonight and freeze one for tomorrow. And look at these beautiful mashed potatoes. How stunning are they? They're rich and creamy without the need for butter and milk or a cheese topping, though I'm sure that is incredible. Kosher laws prevent me from trying it out. So really, try this. It is actually really straightforward and easy, and it's gonna bring you such joy, such comfort. So wishing you an incredible Shabbat, an amazing Shabbat, beautiful Shabbat with your friends and your family wherever you are, and we will see you soon with loads more recipes. Take care.